Hello, my name is Scott Copperthwaite, and you're tuned into Summit County's only real estate show. In today's episode, our sponsors, Stone CPA, Summit Mountain Rentals, and Trilogy Design and Build are going to help you understand all the opportunities in real estate here in Summit County. And our array of realtors are going to offer up tips and tricks from buying a property to selling a property and everything in between. It's the real estate show, Summit Mountain Homes and Lifestyle.
Hey guys, we're here with Paula Stanton in historic Breckenridge. Paula, is this just not the most beautiful view in the world?
As I was saying, I love to be able to say this is my office.
Yes.
To get to hang out, in the beautiful 10-mile range. We got Frisco off to the right there, and then Breckenridge to your left. Wow. Pretty wonderful. Absolutely gorgeous.
Yeah, Summit County just is abundant with views and things to do.
Yeah, the things to do, like we were talking, you've got Gold Run, the cross-country skiing just right here below us on the Breckenridge Golf Course. So summertime. Trails out the door, there's a trailhead right across the street. So this spot is fabulous, but, again, all of Summit County.
Yeah, this beautiful area. It's just ripe with shopping and dining, things to do, things to be healthy and be outside and enjoy. Tell me about this house. We're here in Breckenridge and it's for sale. There's a lot of properties for sale. Liv Sotheby's you're with. So tell me about what's going on with the market, Paula. How is everything going?
Well, and I think like we were talking with this property, it's all about, this serene, the privacy, the acreage. It's just fabulous. But our inventory goes from, the ski in and out condos, the Breckenridge, the Copper Keystone. Summit County is covered. And Liv Sotheby's, we have 2 offices here in the county. Very, very successful brokers. I've been here over 40 years, so I am spoiled rotten. This is my home. I love it. Again, back to call this work, how much fun.
I know.
Inventory, yes, it's lower, but that's very normal this time of year. An awful lot of people, take their properties off the market either to use themselves or then to put into short-term rental. Right. So it's normal. It's very healthy market. It is time to buy.
And time to work with you.
Yes.
To work with a pro. You've been in the market for 40 years, Paula. You know this place. You love this place.
Like to think so. Yes, I love it. That I know.
And we get in touch with you by just calling Paula, which is on your screen. So just call Paula.
Wonderful.
Liv Sotheby's. Hey guys, it's Amanda Giles, and I'm here with Debbie Nelson from Liv Sotheby's. Hi, Debbie.
Hi there.
Good, thanks for having me.
Yes.
Debbie, this area is exploding. There's so much going on. I love living here because it's just beautiful. It's ski town, but it's also, there's so much convenience. How would you describe living here in Summit County?
When we moved here in 1999, we had somebody tell us that living in Summit County is like living in a small town with metropolitan flair.
Perfect.
Because you know everybody, you know your checker at the grocery store, but you have everything that you could want from the big city right here at your fingertips.
Yeah, shopping, dining, there's so much going on.
Definitely.
So you're with Liv Sotheby's. Where are all the openings for places to live?
Well, it is exploding, and it's exploding with new construction. A lot of the new construction is happening on the north end of the county in the Silverthorne, Dillon area.
Okay.
If you start at the very, very far end, north end of Silverthorne, you have the Summit Sky Ranch, which are all single-family homes. And then right along the river, there are 3 new developments. You have Waters at Silver Trout, which are duplexes, and then you have Blue River Flats and River West, which are all condominiums. Up in Dillon, we have the new rollout of Uptown 240, which also includes some deed-restricted units. And then you get into the sale lofts right in the town of Dillon. You can go out to Keystone. There's a new development, New Seasons condos going in at
Great.
Keystone, and the shores have wonderful things. But I'm most proud of my developments that I have going.
Tell
Up in
us.
Wilderness, we're just wrapping up Village at Treehouse, which are townhomes.
Okay.
They're beautiful townhomes starting at 809 going up to 920.
Okay.
And then we are starting on a new development out in Whispering Pines Ranch, with one of the original developers of Whispering Pines Ranch,
Oh,
Dave
so it's a
Hammer.
local,
It
grounded.
is a local
You're
guy.
grounded here.
Yeah, and we have 3 single-family homes that'll be finished in 2019 that are up for sale right now.
Wow, there's so much going on.
Yes.
And with all this snow, the mountains right here, you're in close proximity to enjoy the snow.
Absolutely, absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, so now tell me, there's single family homes, townhomes, condos. Are they rentals? Are people buying them?
So these are all for sale.
All for sale.
And most of them people can buy and rent if they want to.
Mm-hmm.
Some of the locations you cannot rent, short-term rent. So
Right.
that is a question that you want to ask when you're shopping.
Right. What are some of the big questions? Like 3 things that we would ask you coming new into the county from out of state, maybe. What are 3 big questions?
What area do you want to be in Summit County? They're
Okay.
all very different and offer different things. Do you want to short-term rent? You need to be in an area where they will allow you to short-term rent. And what kind of access do you need to be close to the interstate to get out of town?
That's important.
Yes.
Yeah, close to the highway is real important. Debbie, how can we get in touch with you?
Our number is 970-368-4448, but visit our website at nelsongroupcolorado.com.
The Summit residences here in Dillon, Colorado are going to be fantastic. 18 units, literally state-of-the-art gentlemen. Michael Rath, Trilogy Design Works, Doyle Richmond, Sotheby's. State-of-the-art from beginning to end. Let's start with the beginning part of that. You've probably seen Matterport or a video walkthrough. You've seen that before, a lot of our viewers. This is similar to that, but it happens at the beginning of the process, completely revolutionary. Tell me about it.
We designed the house entirely in 3D. It's not a 2D design, it's a 3D design. And our modeling is meticulous, which means right down to the views, the sky, the surrounding buildings. And because we have such a great model, we can use some amazing technology to turn it into a virtual reality event so that if you're interested in this property, you can actually put on a headset and walk right through the unit you're interested in and stand out on the terrace and look at the view.
Well, we joke that you test drive a car before you buy it, which makes a lot of sense. Nobody ever test drives a house or a condo or a townhome. Here, they can.
That's right. Before we break ground, this thing exists and you get to drive it.
Man, so cool. I love it. I love it. Doyle, tell us about the location. Location is so important to people, and it really just does not get any better.
Yeah, the location, it's literally a couple minutes right off of I-70. It's tucked back there by Dillon Dam Brewery, for some of our viewers that know where Dillon Dam Brewery is, or Sun and Ski Sports. It's got a good little incline to it, so it sets itself up well that you're going to have views from the rooftop, terrace on ground level 1, and then obviously 2 and 3 are the views even get bigger.
Yeah.
But it's dramatic views. It's quiet back there. Borders up to the rec path, so you can walk to walk back.
Centrally located to everything.
Everything. You're literally 10 minutes. I've timed it. 10 minutes to Keystone, 10 minutes to Copper, and 25 minutes just to use to Breckenridge or Vale. That's
Perfect.
unbelievable.
Perfect. Michael, I know people are watching saying, sign me up for this thing. It sounds great. They're probably already sold. But they have a question about the age-old question about parking and gear. You guys have that dialed in.
Well, yeah, we're really thinking about what's lacking in a condominium in Summit County. So we have not 1 but 2 parking spaces.
Nice.
And then we also have this really cool thing right outside of the individual units, and it's called an activity lock-off. It's basically a living room for all your stuff.
I love that.
Your bikes, your skis, your boots, your kayaks, your golf bags.
So all the
you
stuff
have
that
a place
you
for your
have, but
stuff.
you don't take because there's no room for it, or shoved down in the basement, you can't get to it. Here, it's right there, and you can actually get right to it.
Absolutely. You're not dragging the bike in the unit anymore or trying to fit the kayak out on the terrace. You have a place for your stuff.
So cool. Doyle, we've been talking a lot about technology with all the great stuff Michael and his team are utilizing. Tell me about the technology as part of the development, some really cool features.
Well, some of the features that they're going to be doing is they're making it like a smart home. So
Nice.
Michael and I have talked about that you're going to be able to access the property, key control it through your phone. So if you had a friend that said, "Hey Doyle, I'm up in Dillon, could I stop by your property?"
That'd be
able to
neat.
get-
That'd be a lucky
knocking on your
right?
door.
Yeah. I mean, that's just one small feature behind it. We're trying to offer amenities there that are new, like a charging station for your car. So if you had a Tesla or something like that, you could charge your car there.
Yeah, cool.
There's going to be when you look at the design of the property inside and out, it's got a cutting edge. It's mountain modern. That's the flow. That's what people
You
are
got
looking for.
great outside.
I was gonna ask you,
that deck that
great
we have with the
amenities.
hot tubs in
Yeah,
there.
you got
Barbecue grill.
Yeah,
all that.
everything. It's an outdoor living space that a lot of projects up here are lacking.
Well, I think that you have a point too, Michael, that these are really designed to be like a home replacement of sort. It has the look and feel and the vibe of a house without all the troubles of owning a house.
Right. Well, you have all the space and storage and parking that you would find in a house up here
Yep.
without all the upkeep and maintenance that you would normally be responsible for.
Wow, so great. Speaking of that, I know
Yeah.
people are going to be asking Doyle, hey, what's the price point
Right.
on these things? They sound great. They're state of the art, best location in the
Well,
world.
the one bedrooms are big. I
Okay.
mean, they start at about 1,000 square feet. The two bedrooms are about 1,500 square feet. Three bedrooms, 17, 18, and almost 1,900, and four bedrooms are bigger than that. A lot of these properties have bonus rooms in them. And
Okay.
another huge feature about this, they all a lot of them, like 7 out of the 8 floor plans have lock-off abilities. So from a rental standpoint, you can use it, part of it, rent out part of it, rent out the whole thing. We really tried to think about the use of the person as a secondary homeowner, or even a primary person wants to buy these.
Sure.
They have a lot of flexibility behind it. So we're at the reservation stage.
Well,
right now.
we're so excited about this development, gentlemen. It's just state of the art, great location. The technology is so cool, literally, Michael, so cool. And the way it's going to be marketed is just fantastic. I encourage all of you to check out Trilogy Design Works for all your design build needs,
That's
whether
right.
it's this project or something else. Same thing with Doyle. If you're looking at this project or something else in Summit County, he's the guy to call. And reservations are being taken now, correct?
Yeah, we're taking reservations right now. This is the beginning stage. There's only 18 units. Call us. Let us educate you about the market. Let us have Michael give you the experience of the virtual reality. You're just going to be,
You're going to be blown
love
away.
it.
You're going to be blown away.
And
Okay.
then we'll go to contract here probably in the month of March sometime.
Sounds great. Reservations being taken now. Check it out, DoyleRichmond.com. That's how you can reach Doyle.
And hello, we are here. We're jamming at the snow sculptures here in Breckenridge, historic Breckenridge International Snow Sculpting Competition. Hi, Tom Day. How are you?
I am fantastic. A little chilly, but I'm doing great.
Yeah, it's winter.
Our piece is coming along fantastically, so we're excited.
What was your inspiration? This looks real Nordic. What was your inspiration for this guy?
Oh, what's the guy, Uller?
Yeah.
Uller's his name?
Uller.
All those Norwegian guys that started our ski area that gave us this Uller history, it's just part of it. So this is actually the second piece we've done in the last 5 years that has had Uller involved in it. So it's really fun.
It's real.
And I know Sigurd Rockney and Trygve Berg, so it's fun.
How many years have you been doing this? You said 5 years, but you've been doing this more.
25 years. I've been
25.
25 years on the Breckenridge team. Lived here in Breckenridge for 32 years. So, and I've been a real estate broker for 30 years. So.
And you're with Liv Sotheby's.
Yes, I am. So I've been with Liv Sotheby's now for about 5 years, and I was a part owner in Breckenridge Associates before that. But I love where I'm at right now. Sotheby's is amazing. The tools we have are unlike anything in the industry, so it's really, really awesome.
And this place is unlike any place, in the country.
It is. I moved here 32 years ago as a ski instructor.
Yep.
From Bozeman, Montana.
Okay.
So, and I've been here ever since then. So I don't teach skiing anymore, but I still love to ski as much as I possibly can.
Oh,
so.
and you're totally part of this community.
It's great.
How many guys do you have working with you on this team?
No, we have a 4-person team. So it's a 4-person team,
Yep.
no power tools, and it's a timed event. We've got 16 teams here from all over the world. This is probably number 1 or 2 snow sculpting competitions in the world this year, so it's big time.
How many are here? How many are here total? Do you know?
16 teams.
16 teams.
And we've got teams from from China, Mongolia, Ecuador, India, Turkey.
Wow.
What else? France, Italy, So I mean, it's a collection of the best snow sculptors on the planet. It really is.
Unbelievable. It's so awesome to be here and just walk around with all the people. Now you're with Live Sotheby's. What's some of the tips and tricks for selling in the different seasons? I mean, this is kind of, the winter season can get kind of hairy. What are we looking for tips and tricks?
I would say the biggest thing for a seller to do is to make sure that little problem situations are taken care of. It's a good idea to get an inspection beforehand so you can get some of those things pointed out and take care of them before you get a property under contract.
Yeah.
And you can hand that inspection to a buyer and say, here, I've already had this done. You're welcome to do one yourself, but I've already gotten this stuff all taken care of, and my house is in great shape. So
awesome. Preparation.
yeah,
Nice.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Tom. Well, good luck. We're so happy for you, and congratulations. It looks like a beautiful sculpture.
Thank you.
Yeah, Scott, we were just looking at the stats. 976 days of sunshine in Colorado every year.
Every year.
Every year. This is one of them. Perfect Colorado day. We're here in Frisco. Great spot, and there is some magic developing literally right behind us.
There certainly is. We talked about featuring a home that was for sale right now that I had listed, but I actually want to talk about this new development, seeing that this is going to be airing here
And
for
you're
a couple
selling homes
months.
too fast. You list a home with you, it's proof it's gone.
Exactly, I know. So somebody's going to give me a call
Well,
about the
bought
house,
it.
and I'll be like, oh, well, it's sold.
it's
I might be
gone,
able to find you something else, but this one's sold.
So this is really great.
Yeah, this is going to be a new development. They're going to break ground as soon as they can. They got some plans. I think we'll roll those in and show some people what those look like.
This thing's going to look like.
Yep,
Yeah.
it's going to be a duplex.
Okay.
One side's going to be 1,850 square feet. The other side's going to be 2,150.
Nice, big.
3-bed, 4-bed, both 2-car garage, which
Yeah.
is really
Oh,
nice.
that's
Attached.
killer.
Yep. And the location, I mean.
Yeah, enough said. Hey, but wait, amenities on top of it, right?
Yeah, yep. Actually, so there's actually going to be a rooftop deck.
Nice.
There's going to be a spot for a rooftop hot tub. So not only are you going to have those views from the living room, from the master, from the kitchen, but then you're also going to be able to go up top and view and enjoy the weather, the sun, the views, Mount Royal, Peak
Perfect.
1 right here.
Perfect.
Yeah.
This location, right in Frisco, but we're just off Main Street, just a tiny bit.
Yeah.
So you kind of avoid those crazy Main Street crowds that we get in Frisco and Breck.
Yeah, I mean, they'll close down Main Street, right? Barbecue Fest and other events, but it never gets closed down this far.
True, yep.
And you can take the second exit off of Frisco instead of the first one where everybody's taking that to get to Breckenridge or get to other places in Frisco. So you take the second exit, not as much traffic, you're right there in your home.
Strategic location, you're right in the heart of it, but you can still park, you can still drive in and out. I got my car stuck, I think, at the barbecue one
I
year.
can believe it.
I couldn't get out. I was
Yep.
frozen on Main Street.
Yep.
That didn't work, so this is really great.
Yeah.
And if people are looking for other properties in Summit County, you're a pro, you got everything, all different price points, all different areas.
Absolutely, yeah. I can help you out if you're looking. You know, a lot of people think that I'm working, my office is in Breckenridge, so I just work Breckenridge.
'Cause it
but
is.
It is, but I work Frisco, I work
everywhere.
Silverthorne, Dillon, Keystone, Copper, and even into Park County.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good to know. You also have a world famous, I'm not kidding about it, Facebook page. Tell me about that. There's all kinds of cool stuff on there, videos, the gondola videos. You're famous for those.
Yeah. Got a podcast on there, got a little show going.
Nice.
Actually going to be starting another one, I think,
Wow,
a second
okay.
one. But yeah, that's at Scott Snook's Summit Style Living on Facebook, and I'm actually on Instagram at Summit Style Living as well.
Killing it on the socials. Gotta love it. Okay. Scott Snook, rocking and rolling here in Summit County. Beautiful project underway here in
gonna be great.
Frisco. Anything else you need, give Scott a call.
Thanks.
World class here. Colorado tax coach by Stone CPA, joined by none other than Larry Stone. Larry, thanks for having us in.
Thank you for coming.
Absolutely, our pleasure. Hey, and this hot real estate market continues to be hot. If people are considering a second home, maybe they're in the mountains and they want to get a place in Denver in the tech center where you have an office, we'll talk a little bit more about that, or they're in Denver and they want to get a place in Vail or wherever it is. Really important to have a plan, not after the fact, ahead of time.
Oh, yes, it is. It's really important to know exactly what you're going to do and what documentation you need to have in order to explain what you're going to do, because you can actually reduce your taxes and save cash depending on what your strategy is.
And what you do here is so important. It really is not just tax prep, it's tax planning. Can't emphasize that enough. Question for you. If you use the property for yourself, how does that work?
Well, that's what I call the Oprah Winfrey strategy, right? Because she has a Hawaiian home and a Telluride home.
Oh, I know.
And she has multiple homes
Lots
everywhere.
of homes, right.
And so she would be able to deduct mortgage interest and property taxes off her personal tax return.
Right.
And the issue there is that's limited. Now, under the new tax laws, you can only have $750,000 worth of mortgage interest, and property taxes are limited.
Interesting. And if you have somebody paying the bills for you, i.e. you have a home in the tech center, that's a second home, and you have somebody taking care of the financial stuff for you, how does that work?
Well, so then you have to be concerned about the number 14. 14 is very important.
I keep hearing that number. You keep saying it.
Because it reflects the number of days you use the property personally.
Okay.
And then if you use your property 14 days or less,
Right.
then it's only going to be treated as a business. And if you use your property 14 days or more, right, then you're restricted on what you can take.
Got it. And those restrictions can get pretty complicated, correct?
Oh, yes, and it takes a lot of extra documentation to be able to show that how many days you use it and the type of days you use it, and the math is in how you do that.
IRS definition of short-term rentals, and a lot of people talking about short-term rentals with Airbnb and all the stuff that we keep hearing about. What is that definition, Larry?
So that's when your average rental period is 7 days or less.
Okay.
And when you get that, you can actually treat it as a trade of business. There's huge advantages to doing that for your tax situation.
And statistically, so many people with second homes make a mistake on their taxes, something like an 85% error rate, right?
That's exactly right. A few years ago, the IRS did a survey and found out 85% of the tax returns with rental property was incorrect.
Oh, that's a
and
lot.
they're focusing their work on that. Imagine that.
Yeah, right. Imagine the IRS. They're pretty smart, right?
Yeah.
They figure that out. Well, I encourage all of you watching, do not make that mistake. Don't be part of the 85%. Get in here to Colorado Tax Coach. Talk to Larry and his crew, the best in the business. Colorado Tax Coach by Stone CPA. Well, if you're going to rent out your property here in Summit County, why not work with the very best in the business, right, guys?
We need to put you on the payroll.
Go right
That
to the
sounds
top.
good.
Award-winning Summit Mountain Rentals here. Gavin and David, thanks, gentlemen, for joining us today.
Thanks for having us.
A lot going on here with Summit Mountain Rentals. I'm familiar with it, leading company here in Summit County, but you explain it, David. You live there and work there every day. You're really in charge.
We are Summit County's vacation rental experts. Fantastic properties in Breckenridge and Frisco. We've been voted Best of Summit for property management 9 years running, so we're pretty proud of that.
That is the real deal, gentlemen. The proof is in the pudding, as they say. Gavin, if I'm looking to buy a property in Summit County as an investment property or a rental property, there are a number of factors that go into that. You have three main ones identified. What are they?
Yeah, I'd love to touch on that. The three main drivers of rental demand are the location of the property, the sleeping occupancy, and the quality of the home, and some of those extra amenities that really set it apart, like a hot tub or being pet friendly, are two key ones.
The pet friendly aspect, I'm sure that creeps into things, right?
Well, we live in a dog crazy state. I mean, we manage over 220 properties.
Yeah.
11 of them are pet friendly. That can really set you apart and drive your
Oh, I
rentals
bet
up.
it can.
So-
I mean, especially when you look at the numbers like that way statistically, that's a big thing. Other factors, David, that go into rental demand, how things work, you've got a number of technical indicators.
We'll talk about location a little bit.
Yeah, when it comes to renting your home, in Breckenridge, ski in, ski out has always been a hot seller.
Yeah.
But we're seeing increased demand for the core of town.
Okay.
So being downtown, close to restaurants, shopping, dining, nightlife has been a real driver for sales.
I mean, people still go for that log cabin in the woods thing too. They want to pull up, see the nice log house and the trees and a great mountain view. But they also want to go inside and see the granite countertops, the high-end kitchen. You know, it's kind of a dichotomy.
Rustic
there,
on the
but
outside, but state-of-the-art on the
Absolutely.
inside.
Those-
I
those
get it.
rent
I
great.
get it.
They
I
rent
understand.
great.
Gavin, any other things that you do at Summit Mountain Rentals that really set you guys apart?
Well, I would say at Summit Mountain Rentals, we are able to maximize your rental income.
Okay.
Better than any other company in the county.
And that's what it really comes down to, right?
Generally, that's why you're renting your home. You want to share it with others, and you want to make money off of your property.
I get it. I think our viewers out there get it. And important to note, ladies and gentlemen, that Summit Mountain Rentals not only works with buyers and people owning homes, you also work with real estate agents, helping out the whole gamut.
We work with realtors every day. They come to us for rental projections. They can share with their clients how much will this property earn, how much will this property earn. Give us a call. We're happy to work with you guys.
Okay, fair enough. These guys are the best in the business, super friendly to boot, state of the art, great staff over there. And Brett, call them up. Any questions you have, Gavin and David help you out. Summit Mountain Rentals. Here in Breckenridge with Jen Chambers. Epic conditions here, right? Look at all the snow.
It has been a phenomenal year for snow in the county, and everyone is loving it.
Everyone's loving it.
Yeah.
We've literally got piles of snow, right? You can see piles
incredible.
literally,
It's
right?
incredible,
You got the tractors trying to push snow so people can park. It's really
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
All right, buyer tips and tricks.
Yes.
A lot of people thinking about buying property in Colorado, Summit County. There are some specific things that we should talk about,
Absolutely.
including avoiding some of the big real estate websites.
Yes. So one of the things that I recommend, we have a ton of options with where to look for real estate.
Right.
Some of the big real estate websites.
We've all heard of them.
We've all heard of them.
We've all
People
used them.
go on them, we use them, and they're great for a lot of things. One of the things they're not great for is here in the mountains.
Yep.
Our multiple listing service does not communicate
Right.
with those big services. So
Translation, the information you're seeing, not accurate.
not accurate. So from active listings to estimates on the value of properties,
Okay.
highly inaccurate.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dang it.
I know.
Okay.
So move from those,
Right.
and then the next step would be
Right.
contact
Get with a local realtor agent.
Yes.
I.e. Jennifer Chambers.
myself or another awesome local realtor.
No, makes sense. We've got some great ones in Summit County. You're
Yep.
right here, part of our real estate show. You're truly
Yes.
a pro. We appreciate that. And it's so important,
Thank
guys.
you.
Call Jennifer. Really knows what she's talking about, really knows the county, really knows the nuances of things.
Yeah.
And you have a big point when people have questions, and they should, about properties.
Yes.
Ask them.
Ask questions. That's how you're going to learn about the area.
love it.
Now, the mountains are different than a metro area.
Yeah.
We have conditions here to think about. We have
HOAs.
homeowners associations, which are rather large,
Yeah.
and they're all very different. So you need to ask questions.
I know off camera you mentioned there are septic tanks and some of these other crazy things
Right,
that
we have
city
wells.
slickers don't have. Wells.
Yeah, we have wells and septic and other things
Right.
that we need to be aware of when we're buying a property here in the mountains.
Right. Well, and I know a lot of people are a little bit hesitant to ask questions. We
Yeah.
all sometimes don't want to do that, but
Yeah.
ask questions.
Please.
So great. You encourage that. Bring
Please
them on.
ask
the
questions. We'll have the answers, or we can find you the answer very quickly.
I love it. And then
Yeah.
one other big thing that you like to promote is, even if you're not looking for a property
Yeah.
today or this week,
Yeah.
get that search started now so
Yeah.
that when something does pop up,
Yes.
you know what you're doing.
Yes, so we don't have a lot of inventory here in Summit
Yeah,
County.
literally.
In Summit County, we have probably right now about less than 400 active listings.
Okay.
So what that means is what you're looking for may not be on the market today. So start early,
Start early.
and come look.
Okay. Avoid the big websites. Ask lots of questions. Get started early. Call Jen Chambers.
Yes.
Best in the business. You're going to love it. She's awesome to work
Yes.
with. Trust me. Go check it out. You want to hit the website real quick?
Yeah, it's jluxmountainhomes.com.
Okay. Sounds great. Jennifer Chambers. Check it out.
Thanks.
I hope you've enjoyed today. You've heard from both our sponsors and our realtor experts. They really are the best in the business, and I encourage you to contact them. If you have questions or ideas or want to talk about what you do next as you pursue real estate opportunities in Summit County or anywhere, give them a call. That's the whole purpose of the show. Thanks for tuning in today on TV8 Summit, Summit Mountain Homes and Lifestyle.